In the heart of the Himalayas, where mist curls around emerald valleys and rivers whisper ancient secrets, lies a land both real and imagined, Bhutan, a place where time moves differently, where mountains are not just stone and snow, but living witnesses to centuries of stories the world rarely hears. These are Bhutan's hidden legends. Some say that in the quiet of the forest, shadows move with a life of their own. In the village of Phobjikha, elders speak of the black-necked crane, revered not only as a messenger of nature, but as a guardian spirit. They say that when the cranes arrive each winter, the mountains themselves seem to bend in reverence. But it's not just the cranes that carry the weight of these tales. Deep in the valleys, where monasteries perch like silent sentinels, there are stories of beings who walk between the seen and the unseen. I first heard about the Yeti from a local monk in Bumthang. He smiled as he recounted it, his eyes reflecting candlelight, and said, "The Yeti is not a beast to be feared. It is a reminder of humility, of the thin veil between our world and the unknown." Skeptics may dismiss it, but in Bhutan, skepticism has a different rhythm. Here, belief and reality intertwine, shaping a culture where folklore is not just entertainment, but wisdom, encoded in story, ritual, and art. In the forests of Ha Valley, I met a farmer named Tashi, who swore he had seen the Drukpa serpent, a creature said to guard hidden treasures beneath the mountains. "It does not harm those who respect the land," he told me, his hands trembling slightly, though he was no stranger to hard work or the harshness of winter. His eyes carried a certainty that defies proof. And perhaps that is the essence of Bhutanese legend, the space where doubt meets wonder, where what cannot be explained becomes a mirror of ourselves. Bhutan is a land of surprising contradictions. It measures wealth not by money, but by happiness. Its people walk with devotion and curiosity, telling stories that speak to universal truths: love, loss, courage, fear, wrapped in the folds of misty mountains and sacred rivers. Even in bustling towns, legends pulse quietly in the rhythm of daily life. The tale of Pemalingpa, the great treasure revealer, is told and retold not as history alone, but as a living, breathing lesson that hidden truths are discovered not with force, but with patience, insight, and reverence. As the sun sets behind the peaks, casting long shadows that stretch like fingers across the valleys, one begins to realize Bhutan's hidden legends are not just stories to be told. They are invitations. Invitations to look closer, to listen harder, to feel the heartbeat of a land where every stone, every whispering wind carries a fragment of memory older than ourselves. And in that silence, the line between reality and myth softens, leaving you with a question that lingers long after the mountains fade from view. How much of what we call impossible is simply waiting to be believed? In Bhutan, perhaps, the hidden legends are not hidden at all. They live quietly, patiently, waiting for those willing to see beyond the surface, waiting for us to remember that the world is larger, stranger, and infinitely more beautiful than we often allow ourselves to imagine.